today and tomorrow, there are two workshops specifically focused on the power of language. And the objective of today's workshop is to build together with the participants to the workshop a new feminist dictionary in a sense. So how can use the words in a more gender sensitive way? How can we define the word and ourselves, and not just words, but also communication? So visual communication, the choice of specific images, where are the biases that are invisible, and especially what is the role of public universities in communicating with the rest of the world through research, through the production of knowledge that could be useful for everyone, but not in the same way, because also research could be biased from a gender point of view. And this is the last part of our intention to build this new dictionary together.
I see it's amazing to look at the thing from a different point of view. So I was always looking at the topic from an economic point of view, looking at firms, labor performance, and the impact on economic outcomes. So the workshop is really multidisciplinary. So I got introduced to many new topics, even the first session, hearing new words, hearing stories from different people, looking from a different perspective.
I was talking to girls, women, about this experience I had when I was actually preparing for this trip. Because I was looking for a shampoo, you know, the mini travel size. And I was actually quite surprised that it was so difficult to find a shampoo for normal hair. It was always for dry hair, for damaged hair, for hair without shine, for limp hair.
I mainly work on labor market and how climate change impact women versus men. So looking at labor market without distinction of the gender, it's not like a right thing, because the impact is different. Women responsibilities, especially if we compare those who are developed versus developing, all of these matters a lot.
Even if I didn't suffer really in my life from a gender discrimination, but it's good to hear from other people, to know that other cases exist, to spread awareness also. It's not only about me, but also to learn from different countries, different cultures.
I'm working on when a sudden shock disturbs the everyday life of the household who actually absorb the extra work. So I presented my paper which works on this. In the household, who do the extra work? Female, male, or is there anyone else? Normally just not the couples, the children are there too. So we want to see who did this, and we saw that the children who did this task. We understand that it's not only the gender norm is not between the female and male in the home, but it seems that it goes to next generation as well. So in this paper we understand that the children, which are the daughter, they did the more household tasks and care activities, and it seems that the family make their children ready for actually the daughters ready to be the next mother. So it's important that it seems that the household tasks and child caregivings are some things that feminine. And I don't like that. I think that by talking about these things, we can reduce it, and we can make the society or even everyone to understand that it's not something feminine, it's for everyone. Children is not just only for mothers.